Well, hello, record nerds of the internet, hip-hop fans, and Vinyl Me Please subscribers. Today, we are going to compare the original BLACKALICIOUS Blazing Arrow pressing versus the Vinyl Me Please pressing. See which one sounds better, which one looks better, all around. Let's go.
Six in the morning.
So if you're not familiar with BLACKALICIOUS, I don't know why you're watching this video, but they are awesome.
The sky's falling, life is appalling, and death is lurking. Killing each other, leaving bodies, nobody's searching for. And juveniles is losing trials, catching a bit of murder. One and mothers is drinking and drugging, hoeing, searching for these.
R.I.P. to Gift of Gab, the MC of BLACKALICIOUS. Very sad he passed a few years ago. I was fortunate enough to see them live kind of relatively close to the time he passed. This is their second album. I think this is probably their best album. Their third album is really good too, but this is probably their best work. They are more of an underground, conscious type of hip-hop. If you're a fan at all of hip-hop, I think you will love this. I tried to introduce my son to this, and he was not having it. So that might not be accurate, but he listens to some really not good hip-hop. So these are both double LPs. This one has a corner crunch where I had one of my record shelves collapse, and all of my B records ended up on the floor. Sad. But I've owned this for years. It's gatefold. This is the back. The Vinyl Me Please, of course, comes in an annoying resealable sleeve. Comes with an OB strip with words on the back. Now this is also gatefold, so it looks fairly similar. However, this does have the metallic embossing on it, as well as here on the back. And then this also comes with the, I don't think that they do this so much anymore with their hip-hop releases, but they include these stencils so you can spray paint your uncle's Buick. And then this is on this color of vinyl, this orange, quite lovely looking vinyl. And this one, this is the original, is on black vinyl. So this came out at the same time as a reissue from Music on Vinyl. And at first I suspected that they just used the same plates and stampers, and that this would have the same matrix number as the Music on Vinyl version. I looked it up on Discogs. It claims that they're different. Now, I don't know if they're that much different, but I don't know. It seems kind of suspect. I've come to notice that, by and large, Vinyl Me Please seems to be a jacket company more than a record company, if you catch my drift. Like, a lot of times it seems like they'll just order special limited runs of records that are already being reissued and then put them in their fancy packaging with their embossed stuff on it and then sell it for a premium. Let me know if that's a little too cynical for you. I'm starting to feel like that's the way. Now, that's not everything that they do. Very few times. They'll be the only reissue, which those are the Vinyl Me Please reissues I tend to look for. Anyway, this has clearly the better looking cover. There's no real degradation in the picture. A lot of times on reissues, especially now, the covers will look really garbage, like pixelated and stuff. There's no loss between these two, so great job there. But of course, they're a sleeve company, so you know the odds of them getting that wrong seems kind of low. Let's talk about the sound quality, because to me that's the difference in any. Like, I'm not buying something because it has a nice sleeve. I care about the sound quality. So what I'm starting to realize that it seems like the hip-hop records that Vinyl Me Please puts out has a house sound. And to me, that house sound is boosted bass. When I compare these side to side, this has boosted low end, which would be great. However, at the same time, it also tends to be mastered in such a way that it kind of steps on the mid-range frequencies and kind of blurs them out a little bit. So when I'm comparing these two, this one sounds much more audiophile, for lack of a better term, where you could actually hear more of the instrument separation and all that fun stuff. And this one has more bass punch. The one thing I will say about this versus this is that this, the high end is a little harsh at points on this one, whereas this one, it's kind of rolled off a little bit. If I had to choose, and I'm going to choose because I don't need to own both of these, I would choose that one. And that one sounds better to me than this one. However, this is still a great record. I don't know what this goes for. For a while, this was going for over $100. I think that now there's multiple reissues of this out. It's probably not. However, if it were, then I'd probably still pay for that one. Maybe. No. I would probably just go for this one. Because they're close. Like, if you're not going to compare them side to side, you would never know the difference. There you have it. The difference between the Vinyl Me Please and the original BLACKALICIOUS Blazing Arrow. Do you like BLACKALICIOUS? Tell me. Why not? They're awesome. R.I.P. Gift of Gab. Have a good day.